It's time for another retro shelf video, and the packaging gives you a clue that it's from Bitmap Books. I seem to have become a big fan of Bitmap Books and usually buy their new products as soon as possible. Hope you enjoyed your book. Voucher money off, and as usual the gorgeous packaging. Turn the strip to open it up. Don't always get these first time, but we know that they protect their books well, so that they ship in good condition. And they also added these corner protectors, which keeps the corners in good condition, and this gorgeous specialist wrap. Recyclable. So let's take that off, and we have the art of the box from Bitmap Books, and a sticker there saying 9 out of 10, a must-have for any self-respecting retro gamer from Nintendo Life. And I do like this little touch. MS-DOS 3.5-inch floppy disk, copy protected, but contains 26 artist interviews, over 350 artworks. And this one, there isn't a collector's edition or special edition this time. So if you buy the book, you get the same edition that I have. Just have to reach for the scissors here to help me get into the shrink wrap. Again, all done in aid of protecting the book and getting it to the customer in the best possible condition. So we'll strip that off and then turn the book over. Read the blurb. There you see another hefty book. So, the art of the box is a celebration of video game box art from the formative years of Atari in the late 70s right up to the modern day with indie and AAA releases. The colourful volume takes you on a journey from the early years of video games when box art was created using traditional media with pencils, paintbrush and airbrush, through the 90s as the industry began to adopt computer-based workflows, and up to the modern era in which box art is mainly created as rendered 3D graphics combined digitally using tools such as Photoshop. Celebrating a more innocent time when purchasing decisions are often influenced by the quality of a game's cover, the art of the box shines a long overdue light on the talents of legends such as Bob Wakelin, Tom Dubois, and Susumu Tsushita, and is a must-have for any self-respecting retro gamer. 9 out of 10, Nintendo Life. 464 full-colour pages presented as a hardback edition, featuring over 350 artworks officially supplied by the artists, interviews and features with 26 video game box artists, showcasing artists from Europe, USA and Japan. So you have Steve Hendricks piece for Atari, David Rowe piece for Bullfrog, and Susumu Matsushita for Hudson Soft. So let's have a look inside. This book is dedicated to the video game artists who sadly no longer with us, including Oliver Frey, Salal Kandamiroglu, Greg James Martin, Dave McMacken, Mick McGinty, and Bob Wakelin. Written and edited by Steve Jarrett, image captions by Ryan Lambie, designed by Sam Dyer, published by Bitmap Books, cover by Ollie Frey. Like the colour cover, very nice. Preface forward by Luke Castle. Meet the artists, the evolution of box art, the artists, game index, image credits, and thanks. So there's a brand new preface talking about the book. Forward by Louis Castle. Been making video games since 1985. Small piece about each artist and where their section in the book starts. The evolution of box art. So there we have early pieces from Steve Hendricks and David Rowe. Then on to Joubet and Mark Erickson there. Super Famicom box, which has an unusual format. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 by Tom Dubois. Real Belt Fatal Fury 2. And then a modern box to PS5. So then Steve Hendricks. And that's Defender. Asteroids Coin-Up marquee, video checkers, Golf Warlords concept and final box art there. Nice touch as well, I have those. So talking about how the work was done, more of the Steve's artwork. Interesting on there, Baku Baku for the Sega game. Haunted House sketch. Haunted Thunder and Steeplechase. And then Steiner Lund. Here we have the Iridis Alpha cover for Jeff Minter. Published through Houston. Defender from Quicksilver. Jeff Minter business card. Firebird and Rainbird logos. Reference pose and box art for Legends. Rainbow from Another World, The Last Ninja, well, perhaps Steiner's most famous piece. F-15 Strike Eagle 2, Extreme, Gunship 2000, Mega Apocalypse, another one I like, Attack of the Mutant Camels, Return of the Jedi, and Laser Squad, Mark Erickson, so that's Gallagher, Erickson in Vietnam, photo there, Galactic Shoplifter, Captain Commando, GamePro magazine cover, Incredible Cashless Dummies, Tetris for the Tengen version that was withdrawn from stores, POW Prisoner of War, Zybots artwork, Strider and Afterburner, Steel Talons. So as you can see, beautiful quality to the artwork, beautifully printed. Ken Macklin, Maniac Mansion cover there. Screenshot from Coronis Rift. Bubsy advertisement. The Dylon cover, I do love that one. Beautiful piece of art there. Bubsy, and then sadly, Ollie Frey no longer with us. Obviously famous for his work on the Newsfield magazines, but then went on to do artwork for Thalamus and other box covers. So there's Creatures and Creatures 2. Retrograde and Heatseeker, Hawkeye, Snare, that's one of my favourite pieces, Snare. David Rowe, also known for doing the backgrounds for the TV show Nightmare, so we have Speedball, QL Games, Competition, Sinclair User magazine cover, and there's a piece from Nightmare, Populous box art, The Chess Player and IO, Continental Circus, Antidac, another one, great one from David there. The Sentinel, which looks really cool. Deathscape, Shoot 'em Up. Friday the 13th, Way of the Exploding Fist and Fist 2. The memorable artwork for the Soft Aid compilation, which was raising money for aid for Ethiopia. Flying Shark, one of my favourites. Bob Wakelin, sadly no longer with us either, synonymous with Ocean. Created the logo, although we don't know who created that logo. And some of Bob's box art, Whizball, superb game, love that. Head Over Heels, Cabal, Slap Fight, Operation Wolf, The Great Escape, Target Renegade, Green Beret, Epic. So many great games in this section. So many great pieces. Batman the Cape Crusader, Sumu Matsushita, who created a lot of work for Famitsu, the magazine in Japan. There's some great little pictures here. So it's Adventure Island 2, Motor Toon Grand Prix, The Adventure Island Part 2. That's this sketch and the final cover. Maximo, Army of Zen, Shadow of the Tusk, Adventure Island 4. Dennis Laube, Ultima covers there. Times of Law, and that's one I do like. Tom Dubois. So I'll go a bit faster now, I'll go through these. You can see Pigeon the Mystical Ninja, localized for America. Paul Kidby, probably well known now for his magazine adverts, and then games. And of course, also closely associated with the Discworld and Terry Pratchett. So some Paul's work here: Demons Tomb, The Awakening, Battle Area Shinden, Sidewinder, Vector Ball, Corporation, Second Samurai and Benefactor, Junior Tomlin, Sunstar box there, Eye of Horus, Archipelagos, Company Starblaze. So you might not know that name as well, but some interesting art there. And up here to jump to page there. Dermot Power, Supremacy, Your Will Be Done, known as Overlord in State. Brilliant cover, I love that. Judge Dredd, Wonderland, Magnetic Strolls Adventure, Golden Axe for Virgin Mastertronic, The Temptress, Rodney Matthews. Seas of Blood, Antarctica, Frank Sirocco, The Rye Fighter for NES, Yar's Revenge there, Victory Road, Ghouls and Ghosts, Final Fight, Final Zone, 8 Eyes, Side Pocket, Data East Game, Planet Commando and Karnov, Gunsmoke, Burger Time, created in 2022. Lee McLeod, Ultimate Quest of the Avatar, Howard the Duck movie poster there. Howard the Duck also got its own computer game. Not very good. Batman movie poster. But then some of his video game work. Deathbringer, The Crystal, Rise of the Dragon, Star Control 2, Stellar 7, Draxon's Revenge, Out of This World, Alien Storm, Ultimate of False Prophet, Serious Sam, Elevator Action, Rolling Thunder 2, King's Bounty, Stephen Perringer. So advertising there, Super RC Pro Am adverts, and on to some of his games: North and South, Infograms, Battle Clash, Gunforce. Gunforce is a good game. R-Type, Super R-Type, Street Combat, Stanley Cup, Shadowgate, and Deja Vu from Icon. Super Soccer, do like that one. Mike Winterbauer. Mike's got his own book of art online. Might be able to find that link. And that one who's been involved in games for many years. Might and Magic, Space with Ho, Power Blade, great cover, Power Blade, Might and Magic 6, Wing Commander, Solstice. And again, we've got some nice sketches and pose photos so we can see the origins. Gerald Brom, Pools of Radiance, Ruins of Mithranor, Enchanter, Lost Heroes, The Devil's Rose. So we've got Doom 2, Hell on Earth, and Heretic. Dark Sun, Shattered Lands. Diablo 2, World of Warcraft. Odomotskis. Doom for Sega. Streets of Rage 2, Basketball on the links there. Weird Science alternative movie poster. Power Slave, Road Rash Jailbreak, Michael Kolsch. Some from Gym Concept. FM2, FM Gym 2 Redux, FM Gym Special Edition, FM Gym 2, Discworld 2, Escape from Monkey Island. Shinkiro and Aisuke Ogura. Two who work together. Art of Fighting, Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Art of Fighting Anthology, Mutation Nation there, Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury, Samurai Showdown, Metal Slug Free. Big fan of some of this SNK art. Fatal Fury Special. Judy Bell. Been working as an illustrator since 1990. So we've got Defenders Oasis, Axe Battler, Legend of Golden Axe, King of Dragons, Turrican for the Game Boy port, Splathouse 3, Demon's Crest, Super Valis 4. I like that one. I do have Super Valis 4 in my collection. Great artwork there. Stein 3D. Grzegorz Domodratsky. So Evil West, Doom Eternal, Dudu Torres. And see, he's working mostly digitally. Tuxedo, Frog X Bird, Blazing Chrome, Roadout, Restraint Collection. Yeah, skip the page there. Charles Bay, Dishonored, Vex, The Evil Within, The Outer Worlds key art concept there. Deathloop, Deluxe Edition box art concept, Steel Rising concept. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok, so that's the sketch and that's the finished art. Disintegration, Dishonored, Dishonored 2, Gotham Knights, The Outer Worlds, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, Sid Meier's Civilization 5, and then Game Index, which tells you the game name, what page it's on. So nice to see some of those screenshots alongside the games. You see a lot of games featured in this book. And the image credits, so to the artists themselves and to the companies. Credits and thanks. And quite a few people I know in here. Ryan Lambie, Jason McKenzie, Gary Arnott, Charles Cecil is in there too for help. Interview resources, helped image credits, and Bitmap Books. So that's another great looking book from Bitmap Books. I hope you've enjoyed this look through it. It's available now, and I hope you'll keep watching my channel for more retro shelf, merch stand, unboxing and gameplay videos, and I hope you'll be reading more of my own books soon. Keep it retro.